The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. But
welcome everyone to the Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, look, the return of LeBron James.
Thanks, DA, and it's crucial that Cleveland keeps LeBron happy. One of the greatest players to ever play the game. Yours, a wealth of experience, will be out on that floor here tonight. Two veteran ball clubs for sure. What kind of game does that typically bring us?
Well, like you, Kevin, these guys are very savvy.
Yes.
They'll bring good fundamentals, they understand the big picture, and they know how to play the right way.
So Golden State will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the deadly forward pair. Thomas and Smith teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Thompson in the pivot spot, handing the middle. Warriors on D. Smith dishes to James. Love the pass to LeBron. Stolen by Durant. Outside Curry. Durant with a wide open look. They get the rebound. Here's Pachulia. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
One hustle from Pachulia, the frame and the game to match.
Well, you wouldn't think about it with the position he plays, but, you know, Doris Pachulia is an underrated playmaker, very knowledgeable about how to space the floor, and also can drop a perfect pass to a cutter if you let him.
Well, he's the near-perfect teammate because he always understands the role that you want him to play. High IQ, he sees the floor, and he's very unselfish, Kev. He likes to make that extra pass.
Let's go. The free throw drops for Pachulia. And LeBron, outspoken last season about the Cavs' Doris' need for more playmakers.
Well, Kev, at the time, there were only two players, Kyrie and LeBron, who were averaging at least 2 assists. To give you a point of comparison, the Warriors had 7 players do that. So there was a ton of pressure on LeBron and Kyrie to make that offense hum.
Back to Durant. Here's Curry with the three. It's not going to go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. Smith kicks to Thomas. Love with the screen on Curry. Love outside. Dish now to James. Pocket 4. Smith for 3. That ball's great assist by Love.
Well, with JR, sometimes it doesn't matter how much you get in his space. He can still knock it down with the best of them.
To the middle. It's tipped. LeBron with it. Lets it go from the wing. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
Curry kicks to Pachulia. Thompson in the corner. Over Smith. And the Warriors miss again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Thompson. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Warriors have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Durant, no good. Smith against Thompson. Smith outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. But Julius got his third rebound on the night.
And just the kind of start you're hoping to avoid. 1 for 5 from the field here early on. Well, what a terrific option he is for them. Really puts a ton of stress on an opponent.
Thompson in the corner. Over Pachulia. And the shot falls short this time. The Warriors lead. You look at the influences and former coaches of Steve Kerr, and it's easy to see why Kerr has been a success as a coach.
Well, I think if you look about how this man goes about his business, it's important to recognize he played for Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich, and certainly takes advantage of the wisdom he learned from 2 of the all-time greats. Think back to his college coach, Lute Olson. So much of his offensive approach with the fast pace and the discipline came from Lute. It's so smart to take a little bit from each one of the mentors and the guys you play for.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. James outside. It's a pick by Love. Thompson sets the pick for James. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Stephen Curry.
LeBron continues to excel at shooting a high percentage from the charity stripe. The defense would rather avoid sending him there.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws here for the night. First one falls for him. Notice with defensive rules now allowing teams to play a sort of soft zone, does that make it easier to hide bad defensive players on your team?
Well, it certainly gives you one avenue. I don't think you can play zone in the NBA for any extended periods because the coaching is too good and the skill level of the players would destroy a zone if you gave a steady diet of it. I do believe, however, that hiding a defensive weakness comes down to personnel. How many can you hide on one particular floor? Somebody's going to get exposed somewhere if there's too many.
No doubt. Back to Green. 1:52 left in the first. Yep, that one goes.
But Draymond Green doesn't fear anyone. In fact, you get the sense he relishes it the more it's physically contested.
James gets to Corbin. Cleveland moving the ball around. It's a pick by Love. Clock at 6. Fires from the line. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Iguodala kicks to Green. Iguodala setting the pick for Green. Here's Livingston. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
1:04 left in the first quarter. Love dishes to James. And finished off by LeBron.
All right, guys, not sure how many big men could have found that open man that quick. Great play from Kevin Love there.
Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Green, the screen. Iguodala wide open. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Over in the corner, Rose. Rose can't get that one to fall. Golden State's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Iguodala, and the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Iguodala at his best. A terrific drive. Gets to the rim with ease.
Outside Rose. Korver sets the screen for Rose. Korver kicks to James over Iguodala. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
Go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing. Guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So there's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game. Just trying to do one win. That's what it takes, man.
I think you'd have to say the preparation